a notary to stamp, to trust copies, to trust signatures, but he has not the power to register a land, neither to register a person. So our notaries here, they are very important person. That's the reason why they take so much time to do some things that we should not accept in Singapore. For example, that's a small country with one notary that do not do this. It's a public organ, right? That register lands. It's a kind of governmental body that does it. In Brazil, it's not like this. So in Brazil, each country, the whole country has 27 states, and the state has the city. Each city have at minimum one notary. If it gets bigger, two. And according to the size, the city charges property tax. The state charges the VAT tax, and the federal government income tax. RITs cannot have debts with no sphere. So we must, RITs property goes to the notary and show there's no debts in his list. There's no labor court problem, because if you have a labor court problem, you cannot do title deeds in Brazil. So must be fully clean. And then RITs apply the documents, the acts of the company, the copy of the documents of the administrator, everything. Then we put them together, and the notary starts to produce the title. He is the responsible to writing, to put the words with his style. But in the end, all title deeds means the same. Means that you are purchasing a plot and you are becoming the owner. After that, the notary calls our office and calls RITs to go there to sign. And then we go there, sign. After that, he stamps, goes to register in a book. Brazil use yet the system of Portugal that use big books. Each book has a big line. In this line, all the register are put inside. And I finish the book, we change the book, but always in books. Because Brazil's follow the tradition of Rome, where the written data is safer than virtual or something like this. Because a hacker, for example, could attack, or a virus, and I lose everything? No, we have the books. Since 2013, Brazil started to create the virtual and the digital way of storing. So now we have the information in books and also in a virtual one. And in the future, we hope that in a couple of years, we are going to use everything virtual. No papers anymore. The book will be a digital book. If you check your title deed, it has the number of the book and has the number of the page. This is how we work in Brazil. And it takes time, because each of you receive a register in the book, and then the land must be registered. And in the end, the notary delivers the titles. And then we put in a DHL package and post to Singapore. This is the way we do. Why does it take time? The first moment is to check the documents. For example, if there is two YMC here, how can I know if what's YMC I'm talking about? I have the second information, the birthday, then the passport, and then the mother's name. These are the 4 points to different people. Is it possible that one person and another has the 4 same? It's possible, but man, it's too rare. That's almost unbelievable that it happens. So we check if all those information are readable, are consistent, because in Singapore, for example, we have received a lot of passports and documents that the person is an orphan. There's no mother's name. So we got a problem in Brazil to create this kind of CPF. We go to another levels of asking another applications is most difficult. Or other things about the birthday. Some of you I have received no birthday, just a year. Brazil doesn't work this way. You must have a date. So we send back and then come back with one January 1st. Usually Singapore sends us with January 1st of that year, and then we can apply. But remember, it's not the same system. We are very different. And our bureaucracy, for us, is important too, because we have a lot of compliances and policies to avoid money laundering, to avoid tax evasion. So each information is very important for us, because if you have some inconsistent thing, maybe the government will accuse of something's wrong here.